My mom abandoned all of us, then came back 40 years later. When I was 5 years old, my life changed forever. I came home from kindergarten expecting everything to be normal, but my mom had disappeared. She packed her things, walked out the door, and never said goodbye. The memory that has haunted me ever since isn't the empty house. It's my 3-year-old brother sitting alone in his little rocking chair, hugging his teddy bear and quietly repeating, "Mummy doesn't love me anymore. Mummy doesn't love me anymore." I was only 5, so I didn't know how to comfort him. I was just as scared and confused. A few days later, our dad took my 3 brothers and me to stay with our aunt. He promised he'd come back for us soon, but he never did. I didn't see him again until I was 14, and by then I barely recognized him. Years of alcoholism had completely changed him, and he spent much of his life homeless. We only saw each other a handful of times before he passed away. Then, when I was 15, another heartbreaking secret came to light. My mom had an older son before any of us were born, and she had abandoned him too. That's when I realized leaving her children behind wasn't a mistake, it was a pattern. For almost 40 years, nobody knew where she had gone. Even her own brothers and sisters had no idea. My grandmother died without ever finding out what had happened to her daughter. Eventually, one of my aunts hired a private investigator, and after decades of silence, my mom was finally found. One of my brothers and I met her just once. It wasn't the emotional reunion we'd imagined. There were no tears, no apology, and no sign that she regretted leaving us behind. She didn't even seem upset when she learned that one of her sons had died before she was found. She's nearly 90 years old now, but that single meeting was enough for me. I've never spoken to her again, and I never will. Out of curiosity, I even took a DNA test, wondering if there were any more brothers or sisters I had never known. So far, there haven't been any surprises. Sometimes the deepest pain isn't losing your family. It's realizing they chose to lose you.